Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial on IT.tutorials. I am Josef Botnar. I'm continuing this series of tutorials regard to school registration system project. This project is done using Visual C# and SQL Server. This tutorial has the goal to insert value into student table. In the last video tutorial I created this student table. As you can see, I use this statement. I can give a click on execute again, and you can see the columns of this table and the fact that this table is empty. All its columns are empty, as you can see. So this is the goal of this tutorial, to insert value inside these tables student. Alright, so to do so, I'm going to write the code here inside the Visual Studio under Visual C#. Select please this button, save, give a double click on it, and this will take you inside this method with this event click. First I'm going to declare a few variables which will hold actually the foreign key of this table, of this student table. So I mean this class ID, country, county and town. So I'm going to start with class ID equal, and I'm going to convert to use this class convert to convert to integer the selected value of this combo box, this class combo box, dot selected value property and semicolon. Actually, each of these I'm going to go on student form. Each of these combo box has a list of items, and those items are ordered according with a index. So that index match the actually the primary key of these tables, the class, country, county and town, which at the same time are the foreign key of this table student. In this way we created a connection between a student table and those tables, country, county and town. Okay, but what you have to bear in your mind is that this I want to go inside student code. Here this combo box, the index of this combo box, class, country, county and town, actually will their index value will be held by an integer variable. In this case class ID. Alright, so I'm going to declare another integer variable which is going to be this country ID, so this foreign key. So this variable will hold the foreign key of this column of country ID. Alright, and I'm going to use the same statement like here to convert the selected value of country combo box to integer. Alright, okay, and here country, here you go, another variable in it too. This is gonna be county, so we'll hold the foreign key for this county ID column. I'm going to paste again this convert to integer, and here I'm going to use the county combo box. Alright, and the last is this town ID integer variable, which will hold the foreign key for this column town ID. So this foreign key, all of these create a connection. For example, class ID create connection with the class table, country ID create connection with the country table, county ID is creating the connection with the county table, and town ID creates the connection with town table. All of these class ID, country ID, county ID, and town ID are foreign key, and all these variables actually will hold the index from this combo box, which matches the foreign key of this table student. Yeah. So alright, so let's paste again this statement, and here I'm going to use the town combo box. Yeah. Okay, so let's go forward, and I'm going to use this try catch, yeah, to avoid the exception errors. Yeah, catch, and here I'm going to use this class exception with this object ex curly brackets, and here I'm going to write this message box dot show method parentheses semicolon, and inside the parentheses I'm going to write this ex object dot and message, and I'm going to remove these double quotes. Yeah. Alright, here you go. If there will be the case of exception error, this will throw an exception message, this line of code. Yeah. Alright, so let's go forward. Now inside this try body, this curly brackets of try statement, I'm going to write I'm going to declare first this string variable named gender, and I'm going to initialize with this value female. Yeah, and here I'm going to write this if statement. I'm going to use this rdmail, which is the name of this radio button. Yeah. If this is checked by user, so the gender variable will be assigned with this value male. Here you go. All right. And here I'm going to use this if statement. Yeah, curly brackets. Else. Curly brackets. And here I'm going to write this message box class with this show method to display this message if these controls, these fields are empty. This code will display this message. Please fill in the the empties. Okay, good. And here I'm going to write a test. So the test will make the user to fill in all these fields. So if the user will leave at least one of these fields empty, this if-else statement will warn the user that there is displaying this message, please fill in the empties. To do so, I'm going to use this test or this condition. So I'm going to use the name of these controls, and I'm going to start with this, I'm going to start with the first name, yeah, and last name. These two controls doesn't need to be part of that test, because they are date time picker. I mean, this date of birth and date of registration, and they are filled in automatically by Visual Studio with the current date. Alright, so just go inside here, and I'm going to write the name of the control for the first name. Let's do a check here. Let's see for this control what name I have used. First name, yeah, it's okay. First name, yeah, text. Okay. I'm going to use this exclamation operator and this sign operator. Actually, this exclamation operator is a negation operator, and is used together with this equal sign. And here I'm going to put double quotes. So this means if this control with this name, I mean this one for the first name, yeah, is not empty, yeah, because I have used this negation operator, yeah. If it's not equal with null, with empty, then you go and execute these statements inside the curly brackets of if condition, if statement, yeah. All right. So if this statement and the next are empty, please display this message that the user to be aware he should fill in all the empties to be able to go further, yeah. All right. So and here I'm going to write this AND operator, yeah, and now I'm going to copy and paste this further, yeah, and here I'm going to write last name. Last name is the next control, yeah. Paste with Control C, and here the next one is address, mobile, email, yeah. Yeah, address. Okay, let's go to another row. And paste another, yeah. Yeah, I should use this here, yeah, this AND operator, and here mobile. Okay. Okay, now here email. All right. The next one, email. So these two I don't need to put in the test because they are filled in automatically by Visual Studio. I mean this date of birth and date of registration. So the next one is country, town and county. So they are a combo box. So CMB I think, or CBM, CBM. Okay, country. Alright, the next one, okay, CBM, county, okay, paste another one, CBM, town, yeah, CBM town. I think that's all. Let's remove this operator here. We don't need it here. Alright, so first name, last name, address, mobile, country, county, town. Yeah, I need for class as well. Yeah, so let's write again this AND operator, paste again, and here CBM class is this one. Here you go. Let's remove this AND operator here. Alright, so let's release this application. Let's check if this works. Yeah. Alright, release the student form. Here you go. Now I'm going to press this button save, and as you can see I've got here quite plenty fields unfilled. Yeah, so save. Please fill in the empties. So the code works, as you can see. So I did a check in this way. Always I release the application after I finish to do something, and I don't go further till I'm sure everything is okay. So this test works, and this structure, if conditional structure works, as you have seen. Yeah. So now let's do the code inside the if curly brackets. So now I need a class which will be able to create an object which will store and execute a SQL statement which will insert the values into student table. To do so, I need to declare here on the top of this program, actually here, where is this, off the top of this public partial class, I have to use this SQL command class, yeah, to create this object CMD from command. Yeah. All right, good. Let's go back, and now I'm going to use that object to create another instance using that class SQL command. Yeah. Parentheses. Okay, now double quotes, insert into student. Let's check the name of the table. Yeah, student. Yeah, all right, it's okay. Okay, values, parentheses. All right, simple quotes, and again double quotes. You should be very careful with this statement. It's quite difficult to do it, as you are seeing. You have to write quite a lot of stuff there, and it's very easy to mistake. So pay a big attention. Be careful how you write this statement. If there you're gonna have a little mistake, you will have errors in your code. Yeah. So I'm going to write here double plus. All right. So here actually I have to write the name of these controls from this form student. Yeah. Because the data insert into this form will be taken over by this code written here, yeah, inside this curly brackets of this if statement, and will be stored by this object and executed inside this SQL Server Management Studio. And at the same time we have to match here in this statement in Visual Studio the order of the columns of this table student. If you don't match the orders inside this statement with the order of student columns, you will receive errors. So that's why now I'm gonna to check the order of the student columns. So the first is student ID, but because this is the primary key, and if you remember, I used the identity property which make the SQL Server Management Studio to insert automatically the primary key incremented by 1. We don't need to write this column here inside Visual Studio. So we're gonna to start with the next column with the gender. Yeah. So that means I have to use here this variable gender. Yeah. Which was declared here on this code offline. Yeah. All right. Now here I'm going to type a comma, yeah, and I'm going to select this, copy Ctrl C and paste it here after the column, yeah. And the next one I'm going to check here in Management Studio. The next column of student table is first name and after last name. Yeah. So the first name is going to be taken over from this text box. Yeah. So the name of this text box, you can check it here in properties, is this txt first name, and the same you can do for the next controls. Yeah. So that means I have to use here inside this statement the name, and I'm gonna go to another row here or another line. So txt first name, here you go. All right. Sorry about this. Yeah, I actually have to write here the name of first name text box. Yeah, txt first name text box. All right, and dot text. All right. Okay. Let's put here semicolon, and now here comma, Ctrl V, and here I'm going to write txt last name text. Okay, good. Comma, paste with Ctrl V, and here I'm going to write the next column of student table is address, and after mobile yeah, txt address dot text, okay, comma, Control V, and here txt mobile, all right. Let's go to another line. All right, here, comma, Control V, and the next column of student table is email, date of birth, date of registration. So sorry, here I should write a dot text, and here txt email dot text. All right, good, comma, Control V, and here, okay, so the next is the date of birth and date of registration. So that means I'm gonna go here to check the name for date of birth control. Yeah, it's DT DOB. All right. So DT DOB dot text, the property, yeah, comma, Control V, and here DT DOR dot text, okay. Alright, comma, and the next one is let's see, is the class ID foreign key. So the next are the foreign keys: class ID, country ID, county ID, and town ID. Yeah, so I start with the class ID. So for the foreign keys of student table, if you remember, I created these variables. Here you go, these variables which will hold the foreign keys of student table. Yeah, so this is the first, yeah, class ID, and after country, county, and town. So I'm gonna to use them here inside this SQL server statement. So here you go, class ID. All right, good. Let's go to another line, and comma, paste with Control V, and here class, no, country, sorry, country ID, comma, Control V, county ID, comma, Control V, town ID. Okay, here you go. Now here, comma, and let's check inside. I think I declared this object for connection, if I remember well. I'm gonna go on the top of my code. Yeah, this one, con from connection. Yeah, so I'm gonna use here that object which holds the connection to SQL Server and connecting my to my database. I mean this one. The name is school registration for my database, and here I'm going to use the method, this method open_con, which will open the connection to SQL Server and to my database. Yeah, and here parentheses. All right. So the connection was done here in this file, connection, using this class connection. Yeah, and this is the method used for opening the connection to my database. Yeah. All right. Okay. So here also I have to use again this cmd variable dot, and in order to be able to execute this SQL Server statement, I have to use this method execute non-query and parentheses and semicolon, and let's use a message, make this app to display a message which let the user know that data insert in this form was saved successfully. Yeah. Okay. Show parentheses, semicolon, double quotes. Yeah, and let's write data is saved successfully. Here you go. Let's check again if my SQL Server statement matches the columns, the order of the student table columns. Yeah, so the first is gender, first name, last name, address, mobile. Yeah, after email, mobile, email, date of birth, date of registration, class ID, country, county and town. Yeah, class ID, country, county and town. Yeah, it seems everything is okay. Hopefully I'm not going to have errors. Yeah, a last check. All right, let's release this application. Let's put down Visual Studio. Let's release the student form. Okay, let's select here class 2, mail. I'm going to write my name. All right, Joseph Botner. Address London. Mobile, I'm going to write here a random number. Okay, email abc around gmail.com. Date of birth 10. Let it be like 2024. Yeah. Date of registration. Let it be 10 11 2017. Yeah. Okay, United Kingdom, Twickenham and the town Twickenham. Now click on Save button. Here you go. It seems that the code worked. Data is saved successfully. give a click on this. Let's go inside the SQL Server Management Studio. Let's select this statement. Yeah, click on execute, and here you go. This data, insert this form, student form, was also inserted here inside this student table in SQL Server. Yeah, you can see the primary key student 1, the gender male, the first name Joseph, last name, and so on. So you I have to make the code behind this button new to empty all these controls and to write another personal data. So let's write again another personal data like class 3, this time female, Carmen, Portna, London. Let's write another number here by random. Okay, email, DEF, 1998, 09, 07, here 02, 09, 2015. So let's United States, California, and town Los Angeles. Click on save. Data is saved successfully. Okay, let's check this inside SQL Server. Let's select again this statement, click on execute. Here you go, is the second data, the second personal data insert into a student table, as you can see. So the code works fine, no problem at all. Yeah, as you have seen. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. In next video tutorial I'm going to write the codes behind the next buttons, new, update, delete, and data. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. See you next time. Bye bye.